Do-do-do-do.
I'm a spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching, knowledge leaking, seeds sowing, harvest reaping, man of meager means. I have yet to leave, I'm still breathing. To quit, I have no reason. I mean, I'm asleep, but I be trying to live my dreams. I cannot even act if it's all easy. Either you gon' do it or you don't really. It ain't no in between. Baby, you can ask the sun, it's an everyday thing. Consistency in your routine is how you bring reality. Working like a slave, that's how I made this masterpiece. Living like a god, I lay at night, I rest in peace. They remember me, but I am not Haram
Peace, 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 peace,
That
peace,
song
peace.
slaps every time. Every time.
Man,
I tell you,
you
boy. I can
man,
listen to
come
that
on,
over and over
man.
and over.
Yeah, that's the jam, Noble Lamar.
Man, I tell you, boy, that thing is ooh.
He said, working like a slave, that's how I made it. Peace. Living like a god, I lay at night, I rest in peace. They remember me, but I
Every
am
time it come
man.
on, Bailey go crazy too. She love that song. Man, she love it. So, man, yeah, it's my
Dope,
stuff.
man.
My apologies though, peace. You know what I mean? Peace, everybody.
Yeah, no, man, no apologies needed. No apologies needed, man. For real. Song is fire. There's gratitude, man, for creating, man. There's gratitude for everything. But before we get started, we'll do our Moorish American prayer.
Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation by night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Nuhu Ali, Shalom Aleichem, Ayah Sha'ayah, Hotep, Islam. Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace, peace. But man, I wanna, you know, you got both documents, right? That we be able to put up when we ready, right, Noble?
Yeah, I got the proclamation. What was the other one?
The proclamation, and just that little research little clip that I
Okay,
pulled up.
yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't. Today we're not gonna be too long. We just wanted to have a little discussion, about more science, you know, and just what it consists of, and not too much in depth, but just letting people know that it's a such thing as more science. It's a such thing as a more science temple, and it's a such thing as teaching things the right way. So we just wanted to give a little snippet, uh, a little overview of what should be known already and shouldn't be argued anymore. But when I say argue can mean discussing, not having a disagreement, but or maybe could I say conversing over some topics. And I want us to be honest when we hear, because it's a lot of things that people think more science is, and it's not. It's a lot of people that have, you know, got into the science because they're criminals and they're doing Roger Elvick, sovereign citizen, paradigm, European or Negro militia activities. Everything about the Moorish Science Temple of America can be researched. But, is that Moso? Peace, Moso. Thought that was Moso. Popped on.
Islam, Nobles.
Peace, Moso. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good, Nobles.
Islam. On this beautiful day, we had a good workout. But we just having a quick discussion, Noble. And what I don't understand, why a lot of our brothers have a problem with understanding who we are as Moors. And we shouldn't be out here arguing with each other. We should be coming together because there's one nationality and many cultures. I'm so tired of brothers and sisters saying the Moors did this, the Moors did this. Man, Negroes be killing each other today. I know people that ride around with people
Islam.
that's killers. You know what I mean, though,
Islam.
Lamar? That's killers.
Yeah.
I know people today that ride around with people that's killers and PDFs and know they done wrong. And then we talk about some, oh, well, the Moors did this or the Moors. No, man, stop that. That's an excuse. That's an excuse because there's people in the continent of Africa that's killing each other today. It's brothers that you know that listen to all the music. They don't talk about killing no different nationality. They talk about killing a nigga or popping a Negro. So when we talk that talk, I think we are totally out of place with our history and our context. So when I talk about things, and my dad is an elder, getting ready to be 80. If my dad understands the science, and if my dad is resurrecting the science, telling us to continue to go on, continue to teach, because this needs to be taught, we not looking at the European as no enemy. Because I'm sure not. Because I don't go to them to teach me. I look at us. I look at all our professors, all our preachers, all our teachers, whatever letter you got behind your name. If you a Mason, if you a Moore, if you any of that, and you're not going to teach the truth and stand on it and prove things and try to bring people together under righteousness, but then in the same breath say that you a teacher or a leader or an elder and have the benefit and how can I say the best interest of a people that's been subjugated, I think not. And
Islam.
and we can, and everybody can, add whatever we want. We just discussing. And then today we act like we don't know what more science is, or we say, well, more science is. People say they some foreign national, which is an oxymoron, and you're not. I'm a Moorish American. I'm an American. What make me a Moorish American? Because I was born in here. Where? America, with African, aka Moroccan descent. I am not no Moroccan. I am not no Moroccan. I don't know. If you think you're a Moroccan, that's on you. But you don't have no allegiance to Morocco like that. You're an American. Your parents were born here in America. And if you have any other proof of that from your family, then that's it. But I'm American. More science is old. Moso, I'm getting ready to be 49. What? I think you a little younger than me, Moso. So we can put up that document I shared with y'all from 1985. Can we pull that? Can somebody read that? Is it?
Hey, 1 second.
And this is in 1985, brothers and sisters. When I say I'm not here to argue with no brother or argue over semantics, over people orthodox ways, or saying Noble Drew Ali taught this or Noble Drew Ali taught that, and none of these people today was with Noble Drew Ali. That's why I say, man, I'm not a martyr. I teach holistic science, things that we can use. We give credit to all that stuff in the past, but we move on. Well, those are the proclamations, but the other one I showed, the one in 1985, we're gonna share those too. But I think, remember the one in the text stream that I shared? Because I want people to see that from 1985, and then we just go over a couple of those and we out. Like High Ketchup, like Malik say, it's in there. Like, I don't even know what we arguing about. And white people, when they put up a mirror, Noble Moso, they don't even love themselves. Like this, to me, it makes no sense where you get a group of people that's steady trying to diss Moorish history. Talk about the Moors killed this, the Moors killed. Man, your brother killed somebody. Your neighbor, your homeboy, your baby daddy, a killer and a PDF. Turn them in. See? People be quiet in the church mouse. You have that little clipping in 1985, Noble Lamar.
I'm trying to make sure. Is this the one on the Washita Moors?
No, I put in a text stream and it's from the mayor. Man, I can't. His name is on the tip of my tongue. Moso, if you have it, you can read it. It was in 1985. It was I sent it the other day.
Oh, Washington, Mayor Harold Washington?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, can you read that?
Mayor Harold Washington?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
My phone. I'm sorry, my phone is really acting up.
Yeah. And you could just ask your phone, say, did the mayor in 1985, Harold Washington, give the proclamation of Moorish American Day? And he was the first mayor in 1985. You know, anybody got it? Most of you got it? Most of chilling.
I got to check, Noble.
Okay. Because everybody got it. That's why I say you got it. You got to keep that. That's a speaking point. I'll wait. Or you can ask your phone a question. You got it?
Okay, I think I might have it. Hold on one second.
Okay, I'm waiting. I thought most of it was gonna be quick draw and just do a good quick Google search. It'll give you all the info.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to.
I'm with the Chicago Mayor Harold Washington, the Moorish American
Yeah,
Week dot. Oh, okay.
yeah.
My bad.
You
I think
got
I
that?
was on. I was on mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Can somebody read it?
Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought I had it. Hold on.
It says Moorish
Okay.
Science. You got it?
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah. Can somebody read it?
Mm-hmm.
It says the information is correct, and again, I didn't put this in the Google search. I couldn't tell you exactly what was put in the search, but Chicago Mayor Washington did issue a proclamation declaring a Moorish American Week in 1985. On the precise details of the 1985 proclamation are not extensively available in the search snippets. It is known that the Moorish Science Temple has deep historical ties to Chicago, with its headquarters established there in 1925 by Noble Drew Ali. Subsequent mayors have also issued similar proclamation. In December 2011, Mayor Rahm Emanuel signed a proclamation recognizing Moorish Americans as the Aboriginal and Indigenous people of North America. In August 22nd, the Illinois House of Representatives declared the month of August as Moorish American Awareness Month statewide.
So you say the first time it was in 1985, Malik? I mean Lamar,
Yes, sir.
and the mayor name was what?
Harold Washington.
How old were you in 1985?
I was 8 years old, sir.
How old were you, Moso?
I was about 2.
Dang. My bad. My bad.
The
Do you know?
Redskins just came from the Super Bowl.
I was 8. See what I'm saying? So what people talking about? And Noble, you were 2. Noble Moso, you were 2. Drayshawn wasn't even shoot. What Drayshawn what? Probably wasn't born, huh?
All right.
So we talking about something historical, and we sitting up here. Well, we're not this. We're not this. How come we not that? How come we not that? And local laws, state laws trump any other law. Especially, you got to understand that the local and the state laws are laws. It's going to trump everything. That's why you pay taxes and all that. Local neighborhood trash and all that. That's local and state. Driver's license is state. Think about what I'm saying. When people are arguing about here it is, mayors have signed the proclamation with this understanding. Now, why today we're going to discredit all this work that not only Noble Drew Ali does, Deuce Muhammad, Abdul Hamid Solomon, all the great brothers before you and I, Sheikh Atadia, Ivan Van Sertimer, Dr. Ben, John Henry Clark, everybody that's done work, to show who we are in history. And then here it is when a brother do a solid, what we try to do is destroy all the work. Like, to me, that's a sad thing. To me, that's Stockholm syndrome. Like, we doing the work for the person that stepped on our neck. We doing it for them. We doing it for them. When we revert right back to, well, we're gonna revert to the one that stepped on our neck to teach us, to tell us any truth, to have confusion, to cause confusion. And then here it is, our own brothers and sisters will put on the suit and the tie and cause confusion. And here it is playing in our faces. It's right here in our face. We talk about we're not Moorish American. Well, okay, well, what are we today? Ancient and modern. Amazigians, because that's all that we could talk about. So today on paper, it's been proven. I was only 8. I'm a Moor. You a Moor. Our prophet done a solid. Your nationality, your spirituality mean things. Now, all the other stuff that people are twisting in with this, I don't know what they call it. That's not more science. What I'm saying is everything about more science can be looked up, and it's nothing illegal. It's nothing criminal. It's nothing sovereign citizen about it. Everything about the more science can be researched. And this is what I want to share with brothers and sisters today. And we got the proclamations. Right here, my noble can pull up all these different proclamations. We're not going to read them all, but we're just showing from all these different mayors when my noble can put it up. But we giving you proof. What else do you want? This is what I tell people. What more do you want? When here, different states, different words telling you, like, you tell me who you are. You proclaim, declare, and have due process. You tell me who you are. We keep acting like we need people to tell us who we are. We keep acting like we need these splinter groups to get off what Noble Drew Ali already established. I'm not going to allow it. Now, what people say more science is, and the Al Islam that they teach and all that, I ain't with all that. That code, what I call it, that confusion stuff that these people be doing, I ain't with all that. The white man enemy stuff, I ain't with all that. I'm telling you, out of my mouth, I'm not with all that goofy stuff. I'm with real results that can happen and do things the right way. And I'm showing you that the Moorish Science Temple, which I'm a member of, which I'm an adapter of, the Moorish Science Temple of America, because there's only one. It's only one. And if anybody say they part of the Moorish Science Temple of America like I am, then you're supposed to be teaching your divine creed and your nationality. Anything else, you have no business teaching unless that's your expertise. And you damn sure don't be teaching no overthrow no government. You damn sure don't teach that, because that's not more science. And that's how I know when brothers say what Noble Drew Ali teaches. None of this stuff. All this stuff people teaching is not. We have a proclamation, and it's here, and the mayors have signed it. Which state is that, Noble? Can you just read the first one, and then we'll just say all the states that did it, and then because all of them saying the same thing, can you read that proclamation real fast? Someone?
Islam? I'm sorry?
I said, can someone read this proclamation? Because what we're doing, nobles, we're making a precedent. See, the right things don't go viral. What goes viral is things that's goofy, that cause confusion. The right things don't go viral because it dismays all the confusion. And this dismays all the confusion. This simple proclamation. We just read in 1985 what the mayor did. In 1985, when I was 8, my noble was 2. My other noble was 8. So can you read just one of those proclamations? And and I want brother just to hear what it says.
No problem. Whereas the Moorish Americans are the descendants of the Moabites, Hamites, and the Canaanites, who were permitted by the old pharaohs of Kemet to traverse from East Africa and later form themselves kingdoms extending from the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa, the Atlantic islands, onto present-day continental Americas. And whereas the indigenous Moorish peoples of the Americas are united in order to again link themselves with the family of nations, and whereas the Moorish Americans, being the aboriginal to the territories of North, Central, and South Americas have formed a sovereign theocratic government guided by the command principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice through virtue of the universal right to self-determination, as well as with the Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People guaranteed in the Charter. And whereas on January 8th, 1886, Noble Drew Ali was born in the state of North Carolina, destined to become the first patriot of his mentally enslaved Moorish American people. In 1912, he was later anointed as El Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali by the heads of Egypt and the holy city of Mecca to return to the United States as the last prophet and founding father of the newly risen nation of Moorish Americans. As a result of the 13th Amendment, Moorish people were emancipated from slavery in 1865. Now, therefore, I, Rahm Emanuel, Mayor of the City of Chicago, do hereby proclaim January 8th through 15, 2012 to be Moorish American Week in Chicago and urge all residents to recognize the events planned for this time. And this was done on the dated this 22nd day of December in 2011.
So here it is, the mayor. This is official document. What other mayors that have signed the same thing, Noble Lamarck? Because it's a few. What other states, what other cities have recognized us as Moors? And this is what I be saying when I be telling my brothers and sisters, these brothers that say they sheiks and they this and they spreading all this falseness and they walking around with their tail tucked in their rear end. What the hell are you afraid of? I don't promulgate no criminal stuff. I promulgate what's already written in the law books that we can go. This is precedented. I have the right. I have the right to show people who I am. I have the right to self-identify. I have the right. I have the right. And if I have the right, you have the right, and we do things according to what? Lawfully. We're not here to cause confusion because there's no confusion of what's lawfully is yours. And here it is, right in our face. Right in our face. This ain't no old document. Let me see some treaty. And I show you all treaties that the damn United States had with anybody was broken. And when I show you real things for brothers and sisters, and I say, why do you hate your Moorish culture? Tell me why. And I'll be talking to Negroes because the Europeans pick your stuff up all day. They wear your Moorish heads all day. You talk about they got on some slaves. No, they don't. I don't understand my own brothers and sisters. This is precedented. There's nothing else to be said. Now, is some people wrong how they operating? Yeah, they're using you as crash dummies, talking about all your social security connected to this and all this fake stuff. That's not Moorish science. Those are criminals. What I'm telling you is today on paper, we're not Negro, Black, Color, African American, no Indian, no none of that stuff. We are Moorish Americans. And it's been proven here, where in the United States, with real documents, hey, babe, with real documents, with real letters signed with stamps from the mayors. The first time in 1985. And then here we showing all these different mayors in different states showing this in 2012. And here it is today in 2025, per se, pertaining to the calendar. We still lost. We still gonna argue. We still gonna let these people make these crazy TikTok videos and say, oh, well, Moors killed these people because Leopold put those people affairs on them as part of his uniform, the same way Hitler regiment wore the fez. And they were studying Islam. Just like Mussolini, when you research Mussolini killed more people than damn near Hitler damn near. Mussolini regiment wore fez too. All you gotta do is research it. I just know people not historical enough. That's the problem. We're not historical enough to even speak on certain things that we don't even know. And so here it is, we're showing modern things in 2012, different states. Noble just showed Chicago. What other state is this, right? What state is this, Noble? I think that I can't even see.
This is Tacoma, Washington. And this is one from January. I'm sorry, this was Atomic, Washington, in January 4th of 2012. Mm-hmm. This one is from Baltimore. It doesn't say the date that it was actually done. And then this one is from Omaha in Nebraska. And this was done on the 5th day of January in 2012. And then this one was done in, what is this? Fayetteville, North Carolina. Then this one is another one that's done in Charlotte, North Carolina, which would make sense because that's where Noble Drew Ali is from, that area. So it would make sense to have a healthy presence. And then this one is from Tyler, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You have another from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
You have another from Trenton, New Jersey, which is where the first one was put together.
Yeah.
So this is just listing a number of different ones from different areas and different territories.
Yep. And so that's what we wanted to show, brothers and sisters. Like we gotta deal with the brothers and sisters that's gonna show you and give everything for you can understand what's right. Not no one trying to convince you and make videos with AI acting like they can get you some money or your birth certificate is attached to this and get you caught up as a paper terrorist. And Bobby Hemmett told us already, all them people are already going to jail. They're already in jail. A lot of these people are agents. All they doing is it's just like a RICO case. It's just like if you a rat and you were informant, you got to keep getting people under your web. That's stupid. And then all you do is they put you back out and reinvent yourself. I keep telling my brothers and sisters, if this stuff was so easy and so magical and you can make so money with your social security number, no one will be out there teaching you that type of stuff, charging you, talking about take my course and you a student to try to overthrow the government and try to file some fake paperwork. That's not this. This is the science that you need. You need to understand who you are, the power of who you are, what your money is all about, what your finance is all about, what our spirituality is all about. Understand tax codes, understand all these things. And then we understand how to operate on this earth plane because we are on this earth, you know? And so I just wanted to make that plain for brothers and sisters. Like, I didn't want to be too long. I just wanted to put that out there for people can see. Brothers, do any of my muftis want to add anything or just any insight or anything? Like I said, because today wasn't going to be a long class. Today is very simple. Like I asked questions. I just showed brothers documents. I just showed brothers documents from all mayors in 2012 that showed you that the proclamation that we're Moors on paper. I showed in 1985, the first time the mayor in Chicago in 1985. I was only 2 in 1985, telling us that we are Moorish Americans on paper. And then today, we still have these people today that want to argue, oh, the Moors did this. Man, your daddy did something. Your uncle did something. Your brother, your homie you riding around is a criminal. And we still play this with people listen to music that's straight up genocide today. And just because you don't like yourself when you look in the mirror, you want to diss everything. You want to diss the feds. The feds is not unholy. It's the individual under the feds that make the feds a mockery. Those are the ones that wear it in clandestine. And I ain't talking about no European. I'm talking about Negroes that wear fezzes that act like some goddamn sovereign citizens, which is an oxymoron. That act like they some foreign national, which is an oxymoron. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all these paper terrorists that jump behind, well, they more and they studying more science. And I'm telling you, that's not more science. That's Roger Elvick bullcrap. That's European Paradigm Group bullcrap. And everybody know it. What I showed y'all what Moorish science is. And then we can get into the state booklet. I can start pulling out all my documents from the temple to show you that what should be done the right way. Anything else is uncivilized. If you want to teach civics, then you should be educated in civics. If you want to teach a law, then what law do you practice? Because there's all different phases of law. So you have to have an expertise. And we're not teaching people how to be criminals because that's not more science. We're not teaching people how to be no paper terrorists. It's no piece of paper that you can fill out that's going to change you who you are from who you are today. It's not happening. And if anybody think that, you got to be crazy. Everything about the Moorish Science Temple can be researched from the letter from the CCRD. The CCRD is the County Clerk Recorder of Deeds. When I showed y'all that 1099, it's not no damn trust fund at the end of the rainbow. It's nothing but an affidavit of how the Moorish Science Temple of America is established. All this stuff can be answered very, very simple if you want the truth. But just like on that movie, what is it, Sean? They say you can't handle the truth. Some people just can't handle the truth, and they want to be criminals, and they want to get in trouble. And then they try to plead themselves to the courts. And you can't do that, my brothers and sisters. It's only one way to do this. And the only way is the right way. Anything else is uncivilized and criminal. You all right, babe? But anything else is uncivilized and criminal. So I hope everybody enjoyed today's bill, today's cipher. Like I said, if you don't have those documents that all the mayors signed in 2012, the proclamations, declarations, you can get those from us. It's an easy Google search of the mayor in 1985. What was his name again, Noble Lamar? For the
Harold
crowd?
Washington.
Harold
Harold Washington. Yeah.
All people have to do is research what we're saying. This is a simple research. It's not hard. Say in 1985, did Harold Washington sign the first proclamation declaration for Moorish Americans saying that they Moorish, and it'll tell you the information. You don't have to listen to me. The Google is not going to lie to you, and that's going to give you what you asked for if you put in the right information in, because you're just asking a question. And then if you don't believe that, then you start cross-referencing it. Then you go to those local areas, and you go to the mayor office, and you go right into the mayor office when they have open day. They in Flint they call it a walk-in day, and you can go right down there. You can ask them, do they have that in the mayor's office? They have it in Flint because it's the Moorish Science Temple of America there. And they'll tell you what were Moors called before the Civil War, what were Negroes called before the Civil War. They have it in their documents. They have it. Just like I'm showing you all this. How can a Moorish Science Temple of America be established in the city of Flint and this document is not there? It's there. Just like all other documents that's in those cities, it's there. What Moors have to do today, like myself, we need our people to stand with us because we're nothing by ourselves. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. Remember that. It's a sovereign nation. I need my brothers and sisters to stand right with me. I'm nothing without y'all. I'll never be a fool to say I'm this by myself. I ain't nothing without my people. I'm nothing. I need my brothers and sisters to join with me, to hold hands in solidarity, to show my brothers and sisters this. The show is one nationality, many cultures. And if you understand what you're teaching your children and your friends and things, it's no problem. We understand language, but we have a history and we have a culture. And that's what I'm trying to show my brothers and sisters today. It's nothing secret. It's nothing scary. The signs and symbols belong to us. But I want brothers and sisters to join us to show us the right way. No one is no foreign national. It's no magic piece of paperwork that we're going to sign. All that stuff is criminal behavior. And those individuals are trying to show you how to be a criminal and break the law. And as I close, your ideas for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequences. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And when these orders are violated, justice must take its course. That's why you stop flashing your card at Europeans. It causes confusion. And if you don't want to obey these laws, go back to the state where either prophet found you. Return your car, your fez, your turban, and just continue to do the things that you've been doing, because that's not more science. Causes confusion. That's not more science. Even when people be on the corners arguing, that ain't biblical. You don't cause confusion. And that's not for no one else. This is for us. This is what I tell people. Who you trying to convince? And that we don't got to convince no one. We must be talking to ourselves to let us resurrect ourselves. We should be selfish with this. Not out trying to tell no European or tell no cops, do you know who I am? No, they don't know who you are. They think you a Negro breaking the law. They don't watch all the videos with the Moors with that sovereign citizen stuff. So they think you on the same BS. That's not us. And that's what I wanted to make clear. And I'm going to continue to nail that nail with the hammer. I'm going to continue to hit it, because that's not more science. And we're not going to let a small tittle give a bad rap for what's good. We're not going to let a small tittle make what Noble Drew Ali established good. Some of the temple's not right. And that's why I created my school, so we can come learn And once we get our brick and mortar again, we're going to be teaching our babies all different type of skills, because this is the clock of destiny. Learning, understanding, education is the future. Finances, being masons. When I say know how to work with your hands, your brain, understand the finances, all the things that they didn't teach our babies in school, and the things that you didn't get in school that you know now, we're going to be able to resurrect that. So just imagine we got a whole bunch of young soldiers and a whole bunch of young empresses like Noble, Lamarck daughter. That's a brilliant from the womb, and we got other young ladies like her. We got other young men like that. We're bringing up the next generation. We're not just letting society raise them up to work them like how they worked us. And when you're going to retire when you're this age, no, you're going to figure out what you want to do at a young age so you can be a boss, so you can work your mind, so you can employ people that look like you. That's what this is about. That ain't what people talk about nepotism. Nepotism, my ASS, man, you put me in a position, I'm rich, I got companies, and my people ready, I'm putting them in position first. That's like other people do. You look at this, understand, we just looking at things at the small peon level. We looking at 9 to 5. We ain't looking at the last name that's these companies. When people, the CEOs, and they hire their kids and they have nonprofits and all the money they're ciphering, you like, oh, well, why they ain't paying Uncle Sam? They are. They giving donated money to their religious and charitable organization. They keeping that in a circle. This is what I'm telling us. We do things the right way, and we love each other, especially us that's operate under this Moorish science. If we ask questions and we get all that criminal stuff out of us because the divine come first, the movement will be beautiful. I promise y'all, because it's no ego with me. I have my lane. I teach the way I teach. I teach the divine first. I understand all the outward stuff, Noble Malik. I mean, Noble Lamarck and Noble Moso. Why? Because you can go to college to do that, and I did that. I went to college to learn real civics, to learn real history, to learn real law, all that, macroeconomics, microeconomics, language, etymology. You know what I mean? I've learned all that. Learn how to write, know how to read contracts. Anybody can learn that if you educate yourself. But then when we talk about the more science, the spirituality, that has to be a gift and something in you. And you have to be connected to things. Just like when you plug in electricity in, when you plug that light switch up in the socket, that light switch is not the key. It's the electricity that gives the power to the switch. And if I cut the electricity off, then it's no power. This is what I'm saying. We want to be connected to what? The power source. And we can, my brothers and sisters. The power source is the truth. The power source is the key. It might take you and I to understand this. And when I say you and I mean us coming together with a true understanding, solidarity. I know we can do this, brothers and sisters. I'm confident in it, especially to my brothers, my Moorish brothers. I love y'all. It's only one way, and that's the right way. And with that, I say peace, light, illumination. If y'all need anything, any books, y'all know how to get the books from me. Y'all know how to get all information from my nobles. If you don't, come on, man. Email me. Give me a call. Don't go to Amazon and get books anymore. I'm saying that. Somebody hit me up, was like, Sheik, I get all my books from you. I was like, thank you. And so that individual hit me up every week, asked me, do I have these books? I give them to him all ebooks. He said, man, all he do is go to Office Max and Staples and print them because he's local. He said he stayed like a block down from the street, and he built his library. His daughter going to University of Michigan for African American studies. He was like, brother, her library is so extensive. He said, Noble, Sheik, when people come over, they like, how does she build her library like this? He was like, well, Sheik Goodman, babe. It's no bookstore in the city of Flint or nowhere that you can go to in Sacramento that my noble Lamarck won't have for you. And I'm not saying that as a know-it-all. I'm saying that because I know what I know. If you into any science and you researching anything and you in that area and you haven't reached out to my noble and you know he have it, that's why I say we a disservice sometimes, because I know his library is extensive. And I was just saying this earlier today. Ministry is not telling someone what's bad. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna get out of here. Ministry is not going around telling nobody, oh, you don't believe in this. No, ministry is you shedding light. Ministry is finding how to talk to people. Ministry is finding how to reach people where people may not have reached. That's ministry. That's ministry. And in ministry, it's a gift. What you mean? If you've been gifted to things, then you should be a gift. When I say I'm a walking charity, what you mean? If I can get people or bring them in, I have a gift. Why? Because I'm the source. If I have a full library, ebooks that I converted, I can give people. I want people to say, hey, man, this be known for these things. So we want to be known for teaching more science the right way. We want to be known for history. We want to be known for all those good things, brothers. And that's all I wanted to say, man. And thank y'all for your time. And once again, more science is not no sovereign citizen criminal behavior. More science is not overthrowing no government. More science is not squatting no house. More science is not driving without no license. More science is not talking about a whole bunch of word salad, stupid stuff. And we're not no foreign nationals or no Moroccans. I'm a Moorish American. And so with that, man, I give y'all honor. I give y'all gratitude. And thank y'all for your time today. Peace. We out of here, man. Don't nobody have nothing.
No, you said it beautifully, Sheik. You said it beautifully.
That's all I
Appreciate
got, man. I appreciate y'all too, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take us out, brother. Peace.
I'm a spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching, knowledge leaking, seeds sowing, harvest reaping, man of meager means. I have yet to leave, I'm still breathing. To quit, I have no reason. I mean, I'm asleep, but I be trying to live my dreams. I cannot even act if it's all easy. Either you gon' do it or you don't really. It ain't no in between. Baby, you can ask the sun, it's an everyday theme. Consistency in your routine is how you bring reality. Working like a slave, that's how I made this masterpiece. Living like a god, I lay